If you're a senior looking for a full body stretching routine, this is the video for you. If you don't know me, my name's Tom. I've worked with hundreds of seniors to improve their fitness, strength, balance, mobility, and confidence. And you guys can have the same results too if you follow our video routines. But before we start, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, subscribe now. The link is below. Be sure to check that out. Also, we've released a free 30-day video trainer. The link is below for that as well. And we also have membership, which unlocks a lot of extra videos. And believe it or not, the link is below for that too. Okay, let's get to those stretching exercises. For this routine, we're just going to be sitting in the chair for all the stretches we do. We're going to hold the stretches for 30 seconds. It's really important we get a nice long stretch deep into the muscle and joints. You can do these stretches in the morning, in the evening, or you can do them after our exercise routines on our channel, or any exercise routine you do. Okay, so the most important thing is we just think about our posture. We're sitting up nice and tall in the chair. And if you find any of those stretches a little bit too difficult and you can't do them, just skip on to the next one. I'm going to start my timer now so I can time the stretches properly. And you can just follow along at home. The first stretch we're going to do is we're going to bring our right leg out in front. And we're going to bring our hand on our bent leg here. And we're going to lean forward till we get a stretch on the back of the leg here. And as we're stretching, we can just breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. So just constantly just nice, slow breathing as we're holding this stretch. So we're going to hold each stretch for 30 seconds, like I said. If it's a little bit stiff and you want to hold for maybe 20 seconds, that's totally fine too. Just kind of go to your own level, okay? And we're just holding 5 more seconds. We're going to be working from the lower body all the way up to the upper body, and just switch with me again, changing sides, leaning forward so we're getting the stretch, making sure your toe is pointing up, and we're just holding this stretch in this position. I'd just like to say to everybody, thanks for the support. We get loads of comments. We can't answer them all, but we do read them. Just wanted to let you guys know that we do read all the comments. We just can't get back to everybody at the minute. It's just gone crazy on the channel with questions and comments, but we do try to read everything. And we take note of the comments too. Okay, keep holding that stretch. And back. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. What we're going to do, we're going to sit up tall, thinking about our posture. And we're just going to step out to the side, hold for a couple of seconds, and back in. So we're going to hold for 2 to 3 seconds, come back in, and to the other side. So this is the hip flexors here, the outside of the hip. And we're just stretching it out. It's kind of the walking muscle, helps support the back. It's good to keep it nice and loose. Just if you get a little bit of a lower back strain, sometimes you're a bit stiff, this can kind of open up the stretch a little bit, just loosen your lower back up a little bit as well. And we're just holding, and we're coming back in. Okay, now we're going to bring the knees up. So we're kind of working the front portion of the hip. So we can lift our knees up if you've got limited range of movement, hold for a couple of seconds and back down. But if you want to hold a slightly deeper stretch and you've got a good range of movement, sitting up tall, we can bring the knee up and we can just hold in this position. We're going to hold each side for 15 seconds. If it gets a bit too difficult, like I said, you can just do like a slow lift, hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Okay, we change to the other side and we just hold in. Nice stretch. Good work, guys. And we're coming back down. So we're going to go do a few ankle stretches now. So this is like a calf stretch. We're just going to bring our tiptoes up. We're going to come up, keeping those heels up off the floor, wait for the big toe and second toe, really stretching the back of the leg here. These calves are really important to stretch. They help you with your walking, kind of propulsion of your movement. So it's really important to keep them nice and strong and flexible. And we're going to hold, just a little rest, come back down. Come back up again, hold again. Nice deep stretch on the back here. Just thinking about your posture the whole time, making sure we're breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. And relax. Okay, we're going to bring the feet out a little bit and we're going to raise the toes up now. So we've got to get a bit of a stretch here at the front of the ankle, okay? And we're just going to hold. You won't be able to hold this for 30 seconds. It's quite a tight stretch, but we're going to hold for 5 to 6 seconds, come back down and do it again. And down, good. Let's come back up again, hold for 5. back down. And again, this is good for your foot mobility. We do these in our exercise routines. It's really important just to get that foot movement warmed up and the joints ready for the exercise. But again, it's a really good stretch. Let's do one more. Hold to the end. Back down. Excellent. Okay, we're going to move up the body a little bit now, working this kind of tummy and lower back. We're going to go into a twist. And we're just going to hold every time we turn 3 to 5 seconds and then go to the other side. We're getting a nice stretch here and it's working the lower back as we twist. We're holding for 3 to 5 seconds. Looking over the shoulder, we twist, and we're only going as far as we feel comfortable. And again, we're thinking about our posture. We're not leaning too far forward or too far back. Getting a nice deep stretch. Getting that whole body warmed up, and then we're going to face forward. Okay, we're going to go into side bends now. So hands either side of your thighs, and we're going to kind of rock on the hips, reaching down, not leaning forward. Again, holding for 3 to 5 seconds. Good one for the back again. And making sure we're not leaning too far forward. That's it, good work. Just holding the stretches. One more, hold, and relax. Okay, now what we're going to get the palms of our hands, we're going to put them behind our back, in the lower part of our back, bring our elbows together, and just draw your shoulders back and lean back, and we're going to get a lower back stretch. And we're just going to get a stretch. We're going to hold this for 15 seconds. So the palm of your hands is kind of in the lower portion of your back. So if I'm sitting like this, they're here, elbows back, and we're just sitting back, bringing our shoulders back and holding the stretch. Relax off because that was 15 seconds. And then we're going to come back in again, hold to the end, really sitting up tall, drawing those shoulders back, leaning back a little bit to get a nice deep stretch, and then relax off. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're going to do a hug stretch. So what we're going to do is bring our hands across our body, like across like this, and back out. So we're going to hold for 3 to 5 seconds, back out, and then we're going to come underneath and over. Get a good stretch in the shoulders with this one. So kind of a shoulder stretch and back again. You can do this a little bit faster if you want. You can kind of just cross like this. But I like to hold the stretch, especially when it's our first stretch of the day or after an exercise routine. Just a hug stretch. 3, 2, 1, and relax off. Okay, moving on to the next exercise. We're going to start with our right arm. Going to bring it out across the body, then your left arm over the top. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Again, getting a stretch in the shoulders, just sitting up tall in the chair and holding the stretch. Making sure you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, thinking about that posture, sitting up tall in the chair, halfway through. And we'll change sides, so left arm out in front, bring it across the body, and we're going to do the right arm over the top. Holding that stretch for 30 seconds, good work. Get a nice deep stretch. This is good for me because I've just been to the gym, so this is my kind of stretching down as well with you guys. Halfway through, just keep holding the stretch. If you feel you've got a big enough stretch, you can just skip on to the next exercise. And relax off. Okay, loosen up a little bit. Okay, now with the palm of the right hand, you're going to touch your right shoulder. You're going to walk your fingers down your back and support your elbow with the opposite hand. And we're just going to hold this. It's a good one for the shoulder and the tricep, and we're just holding this stretch again for 30 seconds. The more you kind of walk your fingers down your back, the more of a stretch you're going to get. So again, just go to where you feel comfortable with. Holding that stretch, good work. Keeping breathing through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, like I keep reminding you guys, thinking about your posture, so important. Keeping your tummy tight. Let's change sides. So your left hand to your left shoulder, walk your fingers down your back, support that elbow. Holding the stretch. Good work, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Quick plug there. Any questions, drop a comment below. And I'll be sure to check out that 30-day free course we've got with that link I mentioned earlier. There's nice free content, lots of good exercises on there for you. Keep holding that stretch. Nearly there. And relax, loosen up again a little bit. Good work. We'll do a bit more of a chest stretch now. We're going to bring our hands out to the side. We're not high. We're slightly lower than shoulder level. And we're just going to push back, hold for 5 seconds. And relax. Out again, out to the side, slightly below shoulder level. Hold. We're getting a good stretch across the chest here. You're bringing the back of the shoulder blades back as we kind of bring those arms back. And relax. And again, we're just going to come out, hold that stretch. We're going to hold it for a little bit longer this time, bringing those shoulder blades back behind us. And relax off. Good, excellent. Okay, what we're going to do now, we're just going to raise our shoulders up towards our ears, a kind of shrug movement, up to here and back down. Up, just go with me, hold and down, good. And as we're doing this, just making sure those shoulders are back. They're not too far forward, okay? They're nice and back. And again, this is great for the posture. Just bringing them up towards your ears and holding for a couple of seconds. And then we're going back down. Making sure you breathe in. Okay, we're going to get a bit more of movement into those shrugs now. So we're going to bring them up towards our ears, and then we're going to rotate them backwards, like we're bringing our hands in our back pocket. There we go, nice circular motions. Bringing the shoulders up towards our ears, and then bringing them back down behind you in a circular motion. Making sure we're not going forward. Those rotations are back behind you. Good work, guys. And relax. Okay, we're going to move up to the head now, doing some neck stretches. So what we're going to do, we're going to look over our left shoulder, hold for a couple of seconds, only going as far as we feel comfortable with, so we're getting a nice stretch. And then we're going to come and look the other way. We're doing this very slowly, controlling it as we look over our shoulder till we get the stretch. We hold for a couple of seconds. And face forward. Now what we're going to do, we're going to continue to stretch the neck. We're going to bring our ear towards our shoulder, so we're tilting the head. So we're just going to tilt the head, the head towards the ear. Can't even speak. The ear towards the shoulder, and we're going to hold. You can get a little bit more of a stretch if you want to bring your hand on, not too much, and just get a little bit more of a stretch. And then we're going to change sides. A little bit of pressure, not too much, just to hold the stretch. And then we're going to come up again. Ear towards the shoulder, tilting the head, holding. Let's do one more. And relax. Good. All right, we're going to do a few more stretches. Got a couple more to go. We're going to reach up with our right arm now. Good stretch up. And then we're going to lean to the left. Good. Only as far as you feel comfortable. We're going to come back down. Reach up with that right arm. Lean over to the left. Good work, guys. Doing really well. Nearly there now. Up. I'm hoping you're finding this useful. It's a good routine. I do this one with most of our clients. This stretching routine at the end of the exercises. And if you do a lot of our routines, you can always come back to this one. And relax off. Okay, we've got one more stretch to go. Nice and gently, okay? All we're going to do, we're just going to reach our hands out in front. Good stretch out in front. Holding that stretch. Holding it. There we go, keep going. Really pushing out in front. We have a little relax off. Let's come out again, hold halfway through. You can just bring them back out to the side, stretch out again, almost like that breaststroke arm. Stretch out and hold. Come out and relax, nice deep breath. Last one, we're just going to stretch it with both of our hands now. Stretch. Back down again, nice deep breath, one more. Reaching up. Come out to the sides. Now take a nice deep breath, give yourself a pat on the back, give yourself a little clap. Well done, guys. I hope you got benefit of that stretching routine. If you did, leave us a comment below if you've got any questions, and we'll see you all again very soon. Bye now.